I start my streams. Oh man, sorry about all that noise. If it just now turned my audio on. Let's see. Let me see if the stream is running. The stream is running. Let me see if the audio is running. The audio is running. All right, people. Tonight, I think we are going to have a perfect lock-on system. I opened my can of soda. I meant to save it till I finished, but I completely forgot. Let me run down what I have so far, and then we're going to test it, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, because I think I need these to only turn on when they're on the right or left of this box. And we're going to get there, but right now, let's just be happy with what we got. So this is the camera that turns on when you hit L2. L2 is our lock-on button. This is activated by L2, which activates this, which then puts this to 1, which makes this turn on real quick. And once this gets to a chip, it activates this, which then activates this, which resets the timer so that this doesn't stay on and just run to whatever of these chips is around. I have an exclusive gate here. This is also the lock-on, so that when I push lock-on, it's able to teleport to it, so it's not just teleporting to wherever. And that's a trigger zone, so that I can control how close I can be to lock-on. This is a follower, so that this is always looking at the player, because here, let me show you. So these are, alright, I'll just show you the left one. So these are the zones. It's over here, which is where the player would be closest to, and it detects how close these two tags are to the player. When I'm locked on, this detects that, here's the lock chip. This zone detects it and runs it through a NOT gate, which turns off these two, so it's not detecting itself. And this also sends a locked on signal. Let's see. Where's that? Oh, right here. Right here. Okay, I already showed you guys that. Alright, and it turns these off and leaves these on. These can stay on. I need these to only turn on when it's to the left or right of this box, so that it's not just looking to teleport to wherever. Because I'm pretty sure what's going to happen when we test this is that it's going to jump, but it's going to jump to either or one of these. It's just going to decide one of these, which we don't want. We want it to decide to go to the one that's to the right or left, closest to the player, detected by this zone. And honestly, this is, frankly, probably the simplest and easiest to reproduce system I've seen so far. And these are switches, so there's an AND gate where it needs to be detecting something as well as activated through an AND gate. Excuse me, to activate this teleporter, which goes to here's R lock and here's L lock. I kind of have my own little language going here, little coding language. You can tell, like L stands for left, R stands for right, and they're always I have R just for simplicity, so it's organized. R is always below L, and the first word, full word, that's not a single letter, is all lowercase, and then the second one's all uppercase, so that I just kind of have if I have a language with no spaces, I think it's just more uniform and easier to memorize. So these are detecting things, I need them. So yeah, all right. So let's get testing this. I'm pretty proud of it so far, because I can lock on to something. I just need it to lock on and be able to switch. So watch. This is going to teleport to the one I'm closest to. Alright? And it turns off all of the things I need it to not be detecting. You can see these zones are saying how close or far it is. And it's activating the tag. Alright, so it's not jumping. I gotta jump. It's trying to move, but because it's leaving the area and I'm still holding... Okay. I think I see what's happening. It's because the area it's linked to, it stops detecting it, and it wants to move so bad, but it's just sitting in the middle. Okay. And then it's just moving right back up until that zone detects that it's locked on. Okay. Alright. That's fine. I'm still feeling good because we're pretty close. Alright, let me delete these because these are just tests. It's much easier to only adjust the one. So first of all, I think we're gonna have to attach these to a transmitter as well, and have those activate these on top of this. So I might have to do a NOT gate and an AND gate, which will be kind of tricky. I kind of want to do that though. I'm gonna have to do it twice. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's not the problem at hand. The problem at hand is that it ceases to detect and it stops keeping this reset. So maybe if we just make this subtract, since the maximum amount is already just 1. I don't know, it's gonna be tricky. You're gonna have to unlock to switch chips. Alright, hang on, let's see here. I don't know why I'm making it bigger. Let's see here. We're gonna get this. If you guys come up with any ideas, I know people are probably gonna watch this after the stream. If you guys have any ideas for getting this to jump to the right and this to only jump to the left, what's great is that it's not going to turn on if there's nothing to the right or left that's closer to the guy. It's going to stay to the closest enemy. So let's see here. No, let's go to test mode. I don't think I need to have the other chips open right now. So, alright, and it's jumping. Okay. No, it's still having that same problem because it's hidden it. The weird thing though is that it's teleporting. You'd think that if it were teleporting, it wouldn't have a problem just moving. Alright. If I hit L2, it activates that. Let's see. It goes to the closest one, so I can cleanly do it with L2. Maybe what I want to do... See, one of my issues is with that exclusive gate. That's just a personal issue I have. I really don't want to use exclusive gates in this, but I don't feel like making an alternative yet. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves because it works right now. But my issue with the exclusive gate is just that you can only have one exclusive gate system in a whole game because it's all going to be linked to each other. And I don't want to just use that for my my lock-on. Alright, so we'll come up with that later, because that's something that I'm not going to forget to do, because it's ingrained in me that I don't want to use an exclusive gate. Okay, so here, let's exit, reset. Okay, L-lock, enemy lock chip. So this is the enemy lock chip tag. Okay. The problem is that it's staying on when I'm trying to switch. So this turns back on, and the fact that the way my system works is I want it to have you hold on. And that's why I used a counter, is because I figured if you're holding it, it's still going to act like you only pushed the button once. I wanted to do a pulse, but I cannot for the life of me find a pulse. There's impact sensor, laser scope. Let's see here. Because if there was just a simple pulse thing, maybe the signal manipulator is what we want. It doesn't sound like it's what we want. Let's go to... Let's just create a pulse. Let's see. Let's see if we can... Smooth only. pulse, here we go. Alright, so that would completely remove the purpose of having that. Hang on. I'm kind of proud of that, though. I don't know. This is kind of messing with my brain to do this. So let's see how this works. I want that to act here. I want the lock on turned on to act as if it's like a one button push, like in regular Dark Souls games. But I want this camera. The reason why I'm using L2 and having it hold on is just specifically because I want the camera, and it's going to be linked to an animation that puts you in a fighting pose eventually. So we can't do it to where, we can't just change it to where it's pulsed, like with just a button. So let's see how this works. Let's go to play mode. Is it? No, see, it's staying on. It's not doing the pulse. I want it to just pulse once. Let's see. I probably didn't even switch it. Here, let's see. Let's see here. Okay, I didn't even switch it. No, I just want it to be just instant. Let's see that. Yeah, let me see this. We're gonna mess with this eventually. Not today. Maybe today. Not right now. So I didn't even make it pulse. Let's just change this to name it pulse so that I know. It's pulse. Alright, and then let's put pulse on. And that's just called pulse. Let's see, can I change the logo of it? I want to change the icon. Alright, whatever. So we're gonna leave here. Hang on. I don't know what I keep doing. I keep wanting to go to the like play mode. Alright, is it? Alright, there we go. We got a pulse. Very good. Nice. It's alright. So the way we know that the pulse is working is that you can see. I wish I could point at it, but you see the detector there that's turning like black halfway up and down on its own. So if I were getting close to that, see, I just made the pulse go. But if I were getting close to these chips and that pulse wasn't on, then it would just go straight to these chips as I get close to them on its own, and I don't want that. So I'm still having this issue. I'm still having this issue. So let's see here. I like that I'm not going to remove that symbol right there. I'm not going to remove this part, the locked on thing, because I like that it's communicating, and I'm probably going to use that later. Let's move this just over here for now. Alright. You know, I should probably make that global. Should I make that? I don't know. I'm going to have to learn logic better. Alright, we're going to change this exclusive gate though. So yeah, this can only turn on if you're in the area, and I think that diminishes the purpose of the exclusive gate. No, because how about I just use an AND gate? Here, let's delete that. Let's see. We're getting crazy, people. We're getting crazy. Hopefully we don't lose, because I had some settings in there. How about here, so we don't lose it. I'm just going to cut the wires and move it somewhere else on the chip, just so it doesn't do anything. And then we're going to put an AND gate. Since this already is needed to turn it on, I mean, that kind of says it. No. Here, let's just see. We might, I don't know what, I remember I read what XOR does. That might be what we want. Let's see. No, that's not what we want. Because we want both of them to be true. We want both of them to be true, and we want both of them to be true only once. So. We want it to be AND, but we also, there's like some specific thing that we want. Like, it doesn't require, I don't think it requires the exclusive gate. It's just an exclusive gate is convenient because it's all there. But there's a specific aspect that is all we need from the exclusive gate. Let's see, is it? We're not having the problem, so that's all that matters. That's really all that matters, because the exclusive gate was only there. There we go. There's the problem. You can see I'm pulsing it, and it's not switching now. All right. Exit test. Let's rewind that. Put the exclusive gate back. All right. Reset. So I feel like the AND gate is going to be a part of replacing this exclusive gate. It increases the value of priority. That's what we need. So I believe that when it's locked on, it pretty much completely ignores this. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm working on a lock-on system. We're very close. We just need... one thing I'm going to do here. Here, let's just experiment with this. 1 second. Two things that we need to do is we need to get it to where it'll jump between these without having issues. I don't know how to explain without running through this whole system yet. Again, here. Maybe I'll be able to explain it on the go. Yeah, we're working on a lock system, and it locks on, and we can switch locking on if we're standing near things, but what I need is I need it to jump to the closest one to the left or right, and we're so close because I have detectors here that are relative to the box, but they're like stretched out here so that they're like closest to the player, and they detect how close things are to the player relative to the lock-on box. So maybe if I do let me do a demonstration, and if you know logic, you might be able to see what's going on. There's nothing too complicated. The most complicated thing is probably the exclusive gate and all the communication going on. But I think if you know logic, you should be able to get through it, because it's all just wireless communication and then gates that I'm using. A lot of people use calculators, but I'm not using those, and I don't want to use those because I think this can be done a lot more simply, and I wouldn't do it my own way if I felt it wouldn't be better for me. So this is the problem when we switch, is it's moving halfway, and I can explain to you why that's happening, I think. Here. Let's see. Let's reset. Hang on, I botched that. Let's reset. Let me cut these wires because they're not doing anything. And I don't think we're really there yet. So one of the issues is that when it's locked on to a chip, this thing takes over. And this is just small, and it detects that this is in its area. So that it takes over, so that when I want to switch, it's not just switching and detecting itself. It's detecting the things around it. But what seems to be the problem is that when I switch, the zone is so small. But I don't know how to make the zone bigger and having it to where if enemies are standing near, it's not going to switch the lock. So hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. Here, I cut these. Oh, I only cut them in these. Alright. So maybe we just want the one teleporter. We'll get there eventually, because I feel like we can just use one of these tags for this stuff, but we're not there yet. We'll simplify it once we actually have it. Once we actually have what we want going on. Because I think this can... my system is already more simple it's already simpler than other people's systems, and it kind of is working. The issue I'm not getting, though, is why for a teleporter it's not just jumping. So, like, if I hit L2 again, it'll jump to the nearest one to me. But it won't do it if I hit the transition button. Let me see if I can change stuff on the player's end. Let's just delete that. Let's just delete these. Okay. Let's change things on the player's end. Locked. If it's locked on, how about we have it just power this off? So let's put a. We're gonna put a NOT gate up. Another NOT gate. It's been NOT gates and AND gates have been my favorite things during this whole project. NOT gate, and then let's see. This detects locked on. So this is going to turn it off. When it's locked on, it's going to turn off that. Hopefully it doesn't become too big of an issue, because all we need is this camera to work right now. Let's see here. I love this stuff. I love doing this. This is like a puzzle. Oh, I didn't set any new things. Alright, so let's... I always get that mixed up, man. Alright, let's reset. Put this down. I think that might that might do it, hopefully. Because I think it's just a clashing between the two buttons. It's trying to do both tasks. And if it's locked on, maybe it won't worry about this anymore. Who knows? Ah, that might make it impossible for us to switch. Who knows? Let's just see. Let's just see. Let me open these so we can see what's going on. As much as possible. We want to see everything. And since we're messing with this, let's put this over here too. Well, that's going to be where... Let's put this up here. Let's angle it so that we can see. This is going to be so weird. It's going to move relative to our character, though. Whatever. We don't need to see it. Yeah. See, it's over there. Alright, let's... So it's staying locked. It's staying looking. Huh? Huh? No, it's still having the same issue. Because it's getting further. It's getting closer to it. Let's see. But if I do that, it still works. Maybe if we just ran it through the one thing that we know works. Man. I don't even know what to do from here. Let me think. Alright, let's see here. Let's bring this all back. Delete these chips. Go on. I closed this. Here, I want that open. Here's the lock chip. Maybe it is the exclusive gate that is our issue to begin with. Let me think. But maybe if we work on our replacement for the exclusive gate, we won't really need these anymore, and we can just focus on that and then rewire this to work with it replacing the exclusive gate. Let me look and see if my settings are weird. So I don't think I changed anything actually. It just runs, this determines the priority and this determines that. So alright, we're gonna cut these wires. Okay. Alright. we might end up using exclusive gates in our exclusive gate. So let's open another chip. Ah, come on. I'm gonna color it like, let's color it white. Alright, let's see here. Let's name it instead of exclusive gate. Let's try to find a way for it to make it a priority based on proximity. That's basically what this does, is it tells you the proximity. It's just we need to make that a priority. So let's put, this is already going to go in here eventually. This is going to go through this. So let's put that AND gate in there to begin with. Put that in there. Let's put that baby in there. Let's put this baby right there. Very good. So it's probably still going to lock on. Let's make sure that it still locks on, because it should still lock on with those. Okay. The problem is going to be now getting it to switch between different chips. So that's the thing we need to solve. We have things that detect that, like these tags here, and I can just run the output of the tag into here to I can make it turn this off basically. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see here. This is our key issue. I'm just seeing if this will fix it. I need something right to player, left to player, and it runs through these. It'd be good to have a genius in the chat right now, because I'm not a genius. Let's see here. So we need to set. I've completely lost my train of thought. I had an idea. Alright. So we're gonna have to remember to delete those exclusive gates. There's a specific task we need this to do. If I were smarter, I'd know what that task is, because I know it's to set priority and all that, and know our proximity. But I feel like, yeah, see, it's just going to stay on that now, because it's found its home. And that's the closest, probably. Let's get physically close to this. No. It's so weird that it works with the exclusive gate, but not what we've made. Because that tag is not on. Okay, it is on. So I need that tag to not turn on when it's already locked onto it. So I think a NOT gate is what we want. Alright, why did I do that? So this is like diving into a volcano for me, because I have no idea what I'm doing, if you can tell. I think a NOT gate is what we want. Let's do that. And then we don't, I mean, since it is local to this, we can just have that, and hopefully we can turn this. No, we cannot. If I could turn this on and off. Here we go. Here, it's right there. There. So that should override, but I think we're going to go with the same. We're going to end up having the same issue. Now, I think we've effectively made everything we needed our exclusive gate to do. So that's cool if it works. And let me not get too proud before. All right, so because I need it to not be turning that on. So the fact that it's locked on should be turning it off. It should be cutting off. It's only cutting it off based on how close it is, and it's not fully close. Why is that the case? Why in the world? Like, see, I think it's because I put the fall off, but what in the world? That's so weird, because I didn't make it have a fall off. I shouldn't care how close I am to it. Huh. Maybe it has to do with... Maybe I put a fall off on the sensor that it needs? No. Okay, so it's going up and down because... Alright, I'm stupid. Maybe here. Let's do this. Let's just make a pile of redundancy. Let's see here. Ah, come on, I want to see what's going on. People are going to have like a seizure watching this. Alright, so it's locked on. It's not turning that off, though. Why is that? Because that should be acting as a gate. Here, let me turn that off. Let me cut that and replace it with locked on. Let's see. I have one of those over here. I have that in this chip here. Locked on. Let's put that there. Maybe that'll work. Not input. Okay, let's see. I don't know why it wouldn't just work as a node if you did it that way. Alright, the AND gate is no longer receiving. So that was right, So it should now jump. Why did it do that? Hang on. Now we're getting something weird. Maybe it's because... Here, okay, I know. It's because I didn't update these chips. These chips are still wired. No? These chips aren't wired to it at all. Okay, I haven't updated these properly. Let's see how it works with the updated, because it did shift, and that's a step. I'm pretty proud that that's pretty cool to me, that we're kind of close to replacing the exclusive gate. I mean, that's not everything we need, but we'll be able to put, I feel like we'll be able to put the rest of our stuff in that aspect of the chip, and then by being able to manipulate it better. Alright, come on. No, it's not jumping to this one at all. It's just like those two. It literally is just switching to those two without even being close. But it doesn't care about that one over there. Huh. Let me open... Oh man, this is going to be so much stuff to look at. This is getting messy. Look at that mess. Let's just shrink this. Pop it under. Hopefully our vision will be good enough. Alright, come on. You know, I think it's because they're detecting each other. Let me see. I'm going to need to make this so small because I need it to basically be a wire, but I don't know why it doesn't work as a wire. I could just run a wire from there. Why wouldn't I do that? Alright, we're going to have to update these again. We're making just a pile of redundancy here. Let's open that bad boy. Come on. That works like differently depending on... We might just put this bad boy in here. We'll get there. Let's not get too crazy. We can have this... See, we can have this chip turn on and off if we have issues too. That's something I like about that. We can like wire one of these to this chip and it'll turn that off so that we can like de facto change priority based on certain circumstances now, which I don't think was something we could do with the exclusive gate. Like, Alright, it still locks on. That's all we needed to see. Alright, why did I do that? Now we need to copy this. There. Copy this. There. We're making good progress, people. Alright, let's turn these on. Ugh. Oh god. Oh. This is such a mess. Let's put that there. Hopefully it'll nothing should change, but if nothing changes, then damn it. If nothing changes, then we're just where we were, where we left off. So it's just gonna shift between those two for some reason. I like that. I like to see that these tag things are working. It doesn't go to this one at all. Hey, what's up, Creepy Ice Cream? We got it shifting between these two, but it won't shift to this one. But I don't want it to work like that anyway. So it'll go to just that one. It won't go to this one at all, though. I don't get that. It works if I have an exclusive gate. I'm trying to make a... Have you ever made something that replaces an exclusive gate, Creepy Ice Cream? Because that's what I'm trying to do. Because I don't want to have an exclusive gate in this system. And I want to be able to change specific things in here that I can't do with an exclusive gate. So right now, basically what it does do is it sets priority based on how close you are, which is what I want it to do. And that's what I was using the exclusive gate for. But for some reason, it won't jump. It'll only jump between two of them now. Let's see. R-lock and L-lock. I don't think these even work. Those don't even make it teleport anymore. Here, let's see. Let's see. Modes. Maybe if we put a timer down. Maybe if we put a timer in our exclusive gate replacement. See, and now it doesn't even bother. Oh wait, here, it's not detecting it. See, okay, we're having the same exact issue we were having. Let's put a timer somewhere. We're gonna put a timer somewhere. So the exclusive gate, what I'm using it for, I'll show you real quick. It's pretty simple. Nobody explains it very well. It took me forever to figure it out, but basically what happens is you can set priority, and I was using the location, like how close you are to it, to change the priority. So it would only choose this area. It would only choose the one you're closest to when you first lock on. And then this button is just your lock on button, and it turns on this tag so that it'll teleport. So I just had it run through there, and then this set the priority. And that's what I have it doing now, without the exclusive gate. And you can only use one exclusive gate. Like, it's not local, it's to the whole game. And that's what I don't like, is if I need to use an exclusive gate somewhere else, I can't have a lock-on system if I'm using a exclusive gate for my lock-on system. And I don't think I need it. Because exclusive gates, it's in the name, they are exclusive. You can only use them in one scenario. So we're going to use a timer to keep this on, to keep this off, actually. So let's have it to where it starts a timer. Hang on. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Timer. There. We don't even need this in our exclusive. Let's keep it in our exclusive gate system just because. And let's keep this in our exclusive gate system as well. So this will start the timer. And we want the timer, for the duration that the timer is on, we want it to keep this turned off. It's a thing, It's a thing because sometimes you need priority. Like, if I didn't have the exclusive gate running there, it would just lock on to anything as anything ever. Like, it would just lock onto anything randomly, and it just jumps around. Let me show you, because it's kind of funny. But I'm going to have to... Jeez. Okay, let's do it with the ones that we're not working with. So let's just cut all these. Let's just delete this. Let me show you what happens if I don't have the exclusive gate running. So it's just going to start jumping around. Actually, it's not going to start jumping around because I set this to a pulse. I made it to where it just pulses. So it's just going to pick one, but it's not going to pick any that I want. It's probably going to pick this one because it's the easiest because I have that gate there. But I don't know why I'm doing this demonstration for you, because I feel like I've done my best at explaining it. Yeah. So it's not going to bother jumping to these chips, because it doesn't have any, it has no idea what to do with them, because they're both on. If I didn't have that pulse there, that box for my lock-on chip would just be jumping all around the level because it doesn't know what to do. Alright, let's turn that off. Let's delete these because we don't need them right now. So what we need to do is make a timer. I think it's just going to be like a split second, just long enough for it to teleport to the next thing. Today, let me figure, if I figure out this lock-on system today, then I'll check out what you're working on, but I gotta get this, I gotta like focus and get this done. Alright, let's see here. So when the timer's finished, we're gonna have it reset itself. No, because then it'll keep running. Jesus, I don't know how any of this works. I need it to... Maybe if I make it count down, and then I just have the progress of the timer activate the power button on the trigger zone. Is it this? No, it's not that trigger zone. It's this one I need, because it needs both to activate the... It needs both signals. Okay. So if I just need to make it like fractions of a second. Something that a player would never need. So target time, current time. I need a not gate for that. That's great. More complication. So another not gate. Not gates are great, dude. I didn't understand not gates, but when you need things to do, it's kind of weird how much I need things to do the opposite of what I'm telling it to do. Alright, and then it's going to reset itself, but then it's going to keep going. Yeah, I was challenged to make a Soulslike, and I'm dedicated. I'm going to do this because I want to do it too. Alright, let's see. Let's just make sure it does what we want it to do real quick. I don't even know if we're going to notice. Alright, no, because... Alright, we're going to need to really be paying attention to see if it works. Alright, let's go back to playtest. Alright, let's see. That not gate. It's going for something. I need it to... Alright, that's not what we want it to do. And it doesn't matter anyway, because it's not doing what we need it to do anyway. Because I need the count progress is just going, whether I like it or not. Let's see here. I don't think it's the... I don't think that's what I need. I know that I'm speaking gibberish right now. It's just I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to. I don't even know what to think right now. That's one of the problems. L target lock. R target lock. Let's make it OR, just to make it easier on us. Let's use an OR gate. Whew. Okay. I think I had this powering this on. We're doing a bunch of stuff that I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't even put the OR gate down. I just need to be either or, not both. I've never used an OR gate before. This is my first time. What I'd like to have done, and what I wanted to do, is I wanted to have a selector know what's to the left or right of this, and then just have the selector go up or down based on left or right. But I could not get that to work, and I was doing that on my own time. Start timer. We'll start timer and power it on. I don't think that's going to work, but we're going to see. This is turning into a whole new project of replacing a NOT gate. Alright, that timer. It doesn't even turn that thing off. What is that? I need it to turn it off. It's not even turning this thing off when the timer's going. Current time. Let's see. Timer output. Let's try timer output. If you know a simpler way to do this, let me know. Here, you work on that, and then when you have that done, I'll go over to yours and see what it does, and see if that's see if that's what I need. It might not be. I don't know if I'm properly communicating. I could just be stupid. Either way, it's a fault of me, because either I did a bad job at saying what I need to do, or I'm doing a bad job at doing it. I'm definitely doing a bad job at doing it. So hopefully I'm not doing a bad job at saying what I need to do. Alright, so then it switches. So, okay. So there's a problem. I don't know what I need it to do. I know I need the timer to just hold this off for a certain amount of time. Maybe I want to link the timer to a counter. I don't know, man. Here, Creepy Ice Cream, you're better at this than I am. So let me see what you can do. You're much better at logic than me. And I'm going to keep working at it. Alright, I need the timer. I need it to keep this off for a certain amount of time. Maybe if I use a counter. And the counter just needs to be at 1. The thing I need it to do is be able to switch targets left to right based on me telling it to switch left and right. That's the ultimate goal here. What I'm trying to do is make the system that would allow that to happen. Alright, so timer finish is going to reset count. Timer output is going to increase count. And I just need this. Let's see. I don't need it to turn that on. I just need to start. And then, let's see here. What is going to reset the timer? Because I can't just have it running. I don't even have this. When the counter is full, not input. Because we're basically using the counter as an on-off switch through the timer. This is one of the things that I was talking about that I needed the exclusive gate to do that it's not doing. So I think we're on the right track. Because this is one of the tasks that I needed it to do. There we go. We got... It's not resetting the count though. It pulsed once. It did what I needed to do one time. Which is great. Because it means we got something happening. Let's see. If you guys didn't catch it. Alright, so it's locked on now. Locked on, and it knows it's locked on. So it's not allowing anything through. And I just needed to keep this thing off for a small amount of time while it switches to the next target. Oh, we're so close, people. Let me just maybe it just needs new targets to go to. And then I'll have to make something that resets the system once it actually switches target. Because it's going to be looking for a target, I think. There's a reason why I call this Soulslike potatoes, because this makes absolutely no sense. Okay. I really like this, though, because I really like the puzzle, you know? I was really... no, it's because I didn't have it. See, it's just barely... Oh my gosh. It's just barely not doing it. But it's because that one is off. See that? It almost worked. I don't even have the NOT gate. Where's the NOT gate? Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong chip. It's so close. Dude, that was so close. It got like halfway there. I don't know why it doesn't just jump there. That would make this so much easier, because then it would just jump for us. And it seems like there's only one time that you can do it, because the timer doesn't reset at all. I need it to... How about... When it finishes, it also needs to reset itself. But then it's just going to keep going. Where's pause timer? Because it'll start timer, count up. Let's just see. Let's see if that works. Because I don't have it resetting itself. And you'd think that 0.5 seconds, like half a second, would be quick enough. See, Creepy Ice Cream, this is the simplest way that I've seen someone do this, where you can actually select. Even though I don't have it yet, this is still way simpler than the system I've seen people do, because they have calculations going the whole time. It's so close, but it's going to the wrong one. I need it to go to the one on the frickin' left when I'm pushing the left button. You guys see it's on top. The left one is on top. And it's supposed to be only detecting... That sucks. Oh man, that's so painful to see. But hey, the timer thing's actually working though. We haven't even gotten... I think the thing is we haven't even gotten to that. So we kind of have an exclusive gate going. So maybe if we just if we just copy everything we have going on here and move it up to these tags as well. The left and right tag. The teleport to tags. This kind of works like the way I want it to work. Alright, let's see here. We don't want the NOT gate right now. Instead of exclusive. Alright. So we're gonna wire this now through that. I think we're just gonna have it go and just twice, because I don't think it needs 2 inputs. Let's move that. Damn it. That NOT gate is turning off this whole thing when it's in the area. So I don't need that. Well, I did need it, but I needed it somewhere else. Because I don't need this to be turned off. NOT gate. So I already wouldn't be able to do this whole system here. So it's detecting itself. I need this to, so instead of these, I just need this NOT gate to not be a NOT gate even. Start timer, turn this on. And it'll power these off. I might put an OR gate and have those left and right things there. Alright, we're gonna have to update these. Alright. This is stupid. So why is that off? I need these to be... No, I don't need these to be on. I only need these to be on when I'm trying to switch left or right. So we're getting somewhere. I don't know if we're going the right direction. But we're doing something for sure. So that timer is going. And it doesn't even jump. Okay, it jumps between those two again. But it doesn't jump here anymore. I feel like we're going in the wrong direction again. So it prefers to jump to that one until I don't know how I'm closer to that. Because it should be setting this as the priority. It's locking onto different ones, but not the way we want it to. Come on. And it's not even jumping. It's not even trying to jump. Alright. Reset. We're gonna have to rewind. Let's restart. Because that NOT gate was at least working a little bit on its own. There. That was a lot of work that we did to get nowhere. That's pretty much the... I should change the title of this stream to a lot of work getting nowhere. So maybe I should do a run through on what's happening now. Alright, maybe that'll help. So first thing that happens, in order, you push L2, which is somewhere around there. Pushing L2 turns this and the camera on. We're done with the camera. That's the last thing we need to think of for the camera. It turns this on, which activates this, which passes through the pulse, which only pulses this, so it's not just jumping around everywhere. So it's kind of a fail-safe. And it also activates this button, which also needs to go through. You also need to be in the area to turn this tag on, so that this will teleport. All of that stuff is just so that this will teleport to the one closest to you. Alright. So that's all that needs to be. And that's just we have the AND gate, and that NOT gate is supposed to turn off this AND gate. Why does the NOT gate need to turn off the AND gate? So that it doesn't teleport to itself, but that's not how this is working. So if we don't need that. Hopefully someone didn't just like smash their head against the wall seeing me do that, because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. So left and right, these detect how close these two tags here, and this one doesn't do anything right now, and that doesn't do anything right now. I don't know why those don't do anything. This makes sure that, so that issue didn't even work. So this doesn't even work. It's still doing the same thing. So I need to clean this up. I'm gonna keep that there just because it exists. Maybe I just need the locked on to keep this timer running. Ah, man. We're almost at an hour 30, and we haven't gotten anywhere. I'm gonna wait on Creepy Ice Cream to see what he comes up with for this. Maybe he'll come up with something tonight, and I've been spending days on this. Let's see, the NOT gate turns that off when the counter's full in here, which is activated by your left and right. Do I want this to be to the left of this? No. Okay, no. So it's because it's feedback. And I don't think these are updated. I think, no, okay, those are updated. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Let's make sure that these are correct. Are they correct? No. That's still happening. Alright, let's see if just cleaning it up will fix our problem at all. I don't think it would. It might. Hang on. Because we might have, all the redundancy might have been... It's turning all of them. So I need to put an AND gate as well, because I need it to know that it's locked on. This sucks. And it's not going to go to this one. It's only going to go to this one. Oh, it's not even switching now. Oh boy, we did something. Alright, let's get back to the drawing board. Our replacement for the exclusive does not work right now. So let's get it to where it's back in the system that actually works. So this sets priority. Good. And this just passes on through to turn that on. Alright, so it's gonna, because our old system at least worked. Alright, let's go back to the test mode, make sure we didn't completely break this. Alright, we're right back where we started today. Thank you for watching. No, I'm kidding. Okay, at least it switches when you need it to switch to the closest. So like if an enemy is approaching and it's getting closer, it'll switch. And like I'm closer to this, so it'll switch. 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 Come on. There we go. Maybe I need one that tells it that it's on the left or on the right. Excuse me. That's what I needed from the beginning, to the get-go. Alright. Reset. Let's delete these bad boys. Let's exit this. So I already have it telling itself whether or not it's on the left or right, I believe. I need to see if it's just going to copy the information that's being sent like to every one of those, because I need it to be local to each chip. Maybe I need to create like a thing. I need to connect the detector for the trigger zone. And I'm going to have to add that calculator. I'm going to have to add a calculator if I'm going to do it that way. And that's what I was trying to avoid. Just out of pride. Alright. So let's see here. It's on. Hey, okay. So it's already local. It's already local. See, look on the bottom of the enemy lock chip to the right and the bottom of the enemy lock chip to the middle. You can see that the tag for being on the left and right. We're so close, man. I like that. I like that that happens. I like that that happens. Okay, release it, and we're gonna look at what Creepy Ice Cream has. I think I solved it. I think I solved the issue. But while it's fresh in my mind, let's go check out what Creepy Ice Cream's got going on. Here, let me see if I can make what's in my head work. I need an AND gate. That's for sure. Okay, so this is on now. I need an AND gate. I think this is going to override regardless. So let's put this as close as possible. So let's do this. Alright, right before you show me this Creepy Ice Cream, let me just get this done. Okay. Hyping myself up for failure. Here, let me just copy, because I have the language going here that I explained at the beginning of the video. Alright, it's getting clustered. We'll fix it later. Now's not the time to clean this up. L target lock, alright, it's in the right place. And then R target lock. Bam. I feel like this is gonna work, but it's not. I know it's not, but it feels good. Alright, so I don't even know how to explain what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna see if it works. Because it'd be pretty sweet if it did. Alright. Frankly, if it worked, then this wouldn't be on, actually. So I'm kind of concerned. Let's see. Let's just see it. Alright, hang on, man. I'm going to look at yours. I know it... Does it switch between targets that you choose to target? Okay. It hurts that it doesn't work. It's so painful that it doesn't work, man. And it's still only going between those two. Alright, let's see what Creepy Ice Cream's got going on. Alright, let me just delete these things. It felt so close. Bring that back. Yeah, I need it to switch. That's what I need. Or are you talking about what you did you make an exclusive gate? What I need is it's locking on. It's locking on. That's what I have going on. That's everything I have going on. All of this stuff here, this stuff down here is all that's needed for it to lock on. And this line running through here, and this transmitter, and this camera, those are all that's needed to lock on. Everything else you see here, everything else, everything is me trying to make it switch from character to character based on how close they are to him and which direction I'm picking. That's what I need, and I need it to be copyable so that I'm not making a new chip for every single thing. Like, this is universal. I can just copy that and put it wherever on whatever enemy I need. And this is the only one of these lock chips that I need because it teleports to where I need it to go. So that's already an accomplishment in and of its own. The only thing that we needed to do now is to be able to switch based on how close they are to him and which direction I'm choosing. What I needed the selector for is the selector would select up or down based on options on who was closest to the left and who was closest to the right of this guy that he wasn't already locked onto. And we already have the thing saying that it's already locked onto me, don't choose me, with this guy right here. Everything else, switching, is the problem. And part of it is this guy right here. I just don't know how to fix that. Because it's already telling itself that it's locked on to itself. And it's not going to switch back. The problem is that this guy is greedy. And when I switch it, it bounces between them. And it doesn't just go straight. The only way it goes straight is through this tag here. So what I just said there, for somebody who knows logic, what I just said should be enough information for them to figure this out on their own. The problem is that I don't know logic, and this is kind of a learning tool for me. And we're kind of doing this together. So it locks on. Perfect. And if I wanted to switch to the one closest to me, I just tap the lock-on button again. And it's going to go to the one closest to me because of all the logic that's just on the bottom right corner of the enemy chip. And it does everything I need it to do there. But what I need it to do that it's not doing is the switching. And I wanted to switch there. See what's happening? Right now I'm hitting to the left. And it should go to this guy. But it's bouncing between the one... It's bouncing around between the wrong ones. I feel like I know how to do this. It's just I'm stupid. But that's okay, we're all stupid. Okay. So, I think another problem is that these are always on. So, the NOT gate was supposed to keep these off. And it doesn't. But if I have this running straight to it, it's going to keep these off until it's already locked on. And then it's just going to switch to itself. So, all of this infrastructure works. These things work. Because it's teleporting. And that's what these need to do. And it's only teleporting when there's something on the left or right. And I'm kind of proud. Alright, so these aren't the problem. This system right here is not the problem. Nothing over here is the problem because it's sending the signals and these guys know where I am based on this tag and this camera's working. The issues, let's see, locked on. The issues, oh my, battery's low, are solely and exclusively with these guys. I need these off until... How about this? Why didn't I freaking think of this? I'm gonna be pissed off. I was saying I need these off. So I need the AND thing. Here. We don't need that NOT gate. So there's the L target. We're gonna do what I did earlier where I was like, oh, I got this. And then let's put that AND gate. Oh man, this is gonna be so... I feel good about this, but it's basically exactly the same thing I tried earlier that failed, just without that NOT gate coming from this guy. But I feel like this way it's gonna go to itself. It's gonna jump to itself anyway. How about I put these... I got this. I'm going to put these in a chip, and then this is going to turn off the chip. Alright, let me just make sure that works. And then we're going to do the chip thing. See if that works. Alright, it works. I just need to see that those tags turn on. Those tags do not turn on. Okay, because there's nothing to the left or right. Alright, so it's actually working. Okay, so I was taking that initially as a signal that it didn't work, but it's actually working because I don't have any other chips. So, before we do anything, let's just see here. Maybe I'm going to need to set up that timer system we set up for our exclusive gate. Yeah, hey, Creepy Ice Cream. Alright, I already have a system the way, like, listen to me. Are you listening? So what I need you to work on is an alternative system that's basically this. Do you want me to run down how this works? It's basically this, except there's a switch, and the options will be whatever's to the left or right and closest to the player. It'll have two options, and you can switch up or down between those two options on a switch gate, or whatever it's called. And then it'll activate these teleporters through these signals here. I just don't know how to make that work. And I know you're good with switches. I'm just terrible with that. Or selector, I think that's what it's called. Selector, this gadget. So hopefully I conveyed the message. I know I suck at communicating so hard. Alright. I think one of the problems is that I suck at communicating. Oh god. We're close. We're freaking close. Look at that. It just takes a minute. I don't know why. Look. Oh god. Look at that. Alright. And then, and it jumped back to that one. I feel like if I came close to this one. Oh. It's so close, man. I think all we need... I think I know exactly what we need. Dude. That looked stupid, but it was so close. I know it looks stupid, but that was so close. Alright, we're going to have 2 chips going. Alright, let's create 2 white chips, just because we need to differentiate. Okay. We're going to have 2 chips. 1 chip turns on and off the other chip, and it's going to be on a timer. That's what we need, that chip. So let's open this bad boy. Pop this guy down in here. That's really all we need, but I'd like to put the whole system in there. Alright, that's what we need there. We're basically creating an exclusive gate. We're doing what I want an exclusive gate to do here, but we're not creating an exclusive gate. Alright, let's copy that guy. There's our R target lock. Alright, let's put that AND gate in here. Okay. Bam. And then this guy. I feel like if I turn those chips off, though, it's just gonna... Here. Don't even worry about it. So I need a counter and a timer. Timer. And then counter, so there's a bit of a delay, so it's not detecting itself when it leaves the area. Increase count. Oh wait, no. I need the timer out. I need timer progress to increase count. Current time, increase count. And then there's a pulse at the end that also resets itself along with the timer. Alright. And then this goes to there. And then... So it's going to be different for each of them. It doesn't need to be different for each of them, actually. Alright, I needed a NOT gate, I think. there. Let's just see. So now the issue is I need a knock gate. Let's put a knock gate in here. Alright, Creepy Ice Cream is done with his model. And he's so much smarter than me. Because I saw what he did with all that gun stuff in his game, and that was really cool. Okay. Let's just keep these separated. And then let's put that guy up there. So when this is activated, it's going to turn these off. But that should turn this off, so... No. Okay. Let me see here. Let's see. Let's just see if it works. Okay. Let's just see if it works. Let's just do one of these open. What is... Okay. Okay. We might not even need... Yeah, okay. Alright, I know I keep saying okay. Alright, okay. Okay, alright, okay. Let's just check this out. Oh, it's worse than it was before. Oh, but it's still doing it. And then... Oh! It's not even jumping to the right one, though. Oh, man. So close. Look at that. It just doesn't know where to go between them. Maybe... I don't even know why it wants to go to the one... Because that tag's not even on. Why is that happening? And I'm not holding the lock button either. I don't get that. So this works the way I want it to work. The regular lock-on works the way I want it to work. It's the switching still. So it's not switching to anybody now. It should switch the one to the front, but it's switching to the one to the right. Alright. Let's see what Creepy Ice Cream's got going. I'm going to quick save. I'm pretty sure the his fresh eyes is going to make it work. Because he doesn't have all of this like stuff going on in his head from previous attempts. Let's go to... Where's Creepy at? Crazy Creeper. Alright, so creations. Lock on camera. Play. So it's gonna lock on. Alright, that's what I need it to do. Hey! It's switching. Alright. Let's see. So, what I need it to do... Alright, it bugged out there. Probably because I'm out of range. So right now, here's the next thing. See how it's cycling through these enemies? What I need it to do is, when I go left or right, well, when I go right, the middle one shouldn't be an option now, because the closest one to me in both proximity and to my left is the one that I'm standing right next to. I needed to just skip that one altogether. This one right here. So you've done mostly what I want to happen. Let's see how it works. Maybe there's stuff that I can implement for sure. Here, I'm gonna have to change the title so that I don't get it mixed up with mine. Element. Let's make it, I always make it just sound effects just because Um, ice cream lock on. So you've done a better job. Lock switch. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Alright, so see, yeah. Let's see here. Here's the switcher. That switcher just runs wires to these. So I need it to be universal as well. That's why I'm using all these transmitters, is because I can just copy the thing and it needs to just be relative to the chip. The selector, and then left and right does this up and down. I think I know. See, I'm so close. I like the keyframe for the lock-on. That's smart. Lock-on rotator. You have that attached to this guy. You don't have the block like I do. There's the camera. Alright. Yep. Yep. I like that you use keyframes for stuff. That's cool. Trigger zone. Alright. Yep. I got that stuff. I'm gonna try to implement a selector. I'm gonna need your help with the selector. Let's see what you got going on here. I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah, it's just the tag. Lock on. So the reason why mine has so many issues is that I need it to be universal, so I can just have the package, put it into a game, and just put the enemy tags on enemies, and it'll all work. And then I just have that one lock-on chip, if you understand. But the switch is the thing that you understand that I do not understand. I don't know what's wrong with me to where I don't understand how selectors work. I need the options to be relative to this guy. So relative to him, like, so if he's standing here to this one, it's going to stay locked on to this far guy. But if I click left, this will be the only option to my left, because this is the closest enemy to the left of me. And it'll just jump straight to that one. Skip this guy altogether, because that's, unless I were to go left and then right, because this is the next closest one to me to the right. And then I need these to know that they're locked onto, so that when I try switching, they don't try switching to themselves. But you got that switch. This is what I suck at. So you've done it, and you've shown me that you understand. I just gotta try it. Yeah. You do that, and then I'm gonna try, because this is gonna help me with my system. We're kind of collaborating right now, which is cool. So I'll put you in the credits if I can figure that out. I'll put you in the credits when I have the final potato done. We're just gonna call it the potato. Here, it's remixable. Can I just share it directly to you? Because I don't want this to be published. Because I don't want people to use it, because it doesn't work, you know? If I can share this to you, maybe you can, like, look at it and do all your magic to it. Let's see here. If only I were good at selectors. Because I did it in the tutorial, and I'm much better with exclusive gates than I am with selectors. They kind of do the same thing. An exclusive gate is basically just a super advanced universal selector, while a selector is local. It's like a selector combined with an AND gate and a transmitter. That's basically what an exclusive gate is. Okay. Let's cut these wires. I don't want to cut the wires, I just want to move them. Right is going to be down, left is going to be up. This is so complicated to me. Why? What? Oh, it's because this is already on, so that's not good. That is not good. Because I can't have one on and off, because if it's on, it's just going to be jumping around. So we already messed up. Let's just... Come on. Delete that. Invite you to collab. I don't know if I want that, because then you're going to be floating around. And I want to do this, like... If we do this independently, I can do things while you do things, and it's not going to affect what I'm doing. So I just got to share it with you. Let's quick save. I didn't do anything. What I need, here, I'm just going to, how do I publish? Maybe I can publish it in like a limited model, because I need to be doing things myself, but I also need send to. I need you to make a copy of your own and not be in the copy that I'm on, if you understand what I mean. I want to send it to a dreamer. That's annoying. I don't want to release it because people are going to use it and they're not going to know that it doesn't work. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Frickin'. Okay, release it unlisted, archive, then send it. Okay, release as unlisted. Alright, and it's potato 2. Unlisted. Continue. Alright, potato 2 has been released, but it's not listed. So then I can go... I never do this. Bear with me, people. Potato 2. No, where's my creations? I suck at this, man. Dreamers, no. Where's my stuff? My creations. Potato 2. And then send to Greasy T Creeper. You should be on my thing. You should be number 1 because you're the only one that like corresponds with me. There you are. I like the pumpkin. There we go. Yeah, I just don't want to send... I just don't want people using that in their level, and then they try making it lock on, and people are going to be like, what the heck is this person doing? My reputation's on the line, people. Here, I sent it to you. I sent you your own copy, I think. And then you can just remix it yourself. Hopefully you'll be able to understand. If you need me to run through it, let me know. Alright, so these teleporters... So this is the lock chip. This is... Let me show you what's going on. So you lock on. It makes you look at this thing. It forces you to look at the lock chip. And then the lock chip will teleport to where you want it to go. It'll teleport to the one that you're closest to based on this. This tells you how close you are. And goes through this, which activates this based on like priority of how close you are. All the stuff that needs fixing is up here. I need to use the bathroom. 1 second. Oh, okay. Let me do that. That's important. Don't save. I got really close to it. I got really, really close. If anything, I could end the stream now and still be happy. Potato 2, archive. How do I go to creation settings, unlisted, I don't want to delete the local copy. Okay, because my local copy is something unique that I need to work on while you work on your thing. Do you want me to do like a full-blown run-through of how this works so far? Because it does lock on, and it does switch, sort of. It switches to how close you are, but not left or right. That's the one issue. It's very close to being done. It's just the left and right stuff does not work. R lock, L lock. Don't tell you? Okay. Alright. And then make sure you delete these chips before you do anything. Delete those and then change stuff in here, and then when you need to test it, copy the chip and put it on these. Alright. Player. I don't know why these aren't straight anymore. Oh, that's stupid. I messed up. Here, it's already not going to work because Ice Cream, you need to look at this. I messed up. I put these on the power port when I last updated it. It wasn't there to begin with, so it's not going to change any of the function. It shouldn't. Let me just show that it's not going to change any of the function of it because let me just delete. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. I don't know why it does that. There's no reason why it should do that. Maybe it's because the tag's not strong. It's not at full strength. Let me... I think I might have... No. Why? That was stupid. Alright. I need the counter. This to be linked to a counter. What the hell is going on here? I need it to be linked to a counter so it's full strength. Because I think what's happening is it's switching based on how close I am. And it's like, or how close it is to this block. But then it wouldn't get slower as it gets closer. I think it does have to do with like the fact that it's detecting. Okay, but that bar does go down anyway. So it is decreasing the strength. I'm going to put it on a pulse. Why didn't I think of putting it on a pulse? Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm just, like having a mental breakdown while trying to remember how to play Dreams. Okay, I don't need it on a pulse there. I need it on a pulse here. Snip that. Snip that. Copy the pulse. So I don't have to make that work again. Just put it a little below so that it's a little less clustered. Watch this work. Watch this work, people. I need a pulse for this too. So this already, I don't think that'll be necessary if I put a pulse there. Watch this work, people. I think that's the issue because this changes strength and I just need it to be like a solid pulse. Ugh. We're so close. That's like the issue, is that we've been so close for too long. Oh man. Okay, I really hope this works. Wish me luck, people. I need to update these. Alright, let's go to modes. Alright. Huh? Huh? No. I think it's still because of that strength thing. I don't know why. What in the world? It's not even... Okay, one thing that's happening is that it's not even turning on. Okay. Let's reset. I think this... It doesn't... It's because it's local. Alright. I don't even... Why isn't it letting me delete this? Here. Let's just knock that bad boy out. I'm just gonna keep this chip. Just for good measure, because it's not gonna affect anything. Doesn't need the AND gate. I just need a pulse. Let's update these chips. Okay. Let's go to test mode. I was getting so ready to celebrate. I think it's teleporting to itself, though. Okay. Yeah, it's teleporting to itself. That's why I had that AND gate. Huh. But then I needed to teleport. I need to turn that tag on other people's chips. Yeah, see. It's doing everything I need it to do except the actual task. Well, it's not even turning on the teleporter for some reason. It's only at half power, that's why. I thought the pulse would fix that. But it's not. Alright. I needed to just go to full power. So let's see. It's a pain to get a counter to reset when you want it to, though. But we're going to use a counter again. Well, maybe a slider, because then this will go up and down, and I can just change the slider. Because that's, I would use an exclusive gate here as well, if the exclusive gate wasn't, you know, exclusive. Let's go. Come on, slider. Value slider. That doesn't need to be so big. Jeez Louise. We're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to make a chip just to keep that out of the way. Alright, let's make a chip. I'm not even gonna name it. Because I only name things that I love. And I hate this. Okay. L2 is connected to the lock-on. That's all it does. L2 holds on. You hold L2, it locks on. The lock-on activates this, which goes through a pulse, which teleports it to this tag. And when you hit lock-on, it also activates this, which goes through the exclusive gate. Basically, L2 turns this tag on, and it turns this teleporter on, and it teleports to the tag. Through this, if you know how transmitters work. Alright, I lost my train of thought now. Alright, value slider. Let's see. value slider. I need to just go to 1. No. Maximum value is 1. Minimum value is 0. Alright. Oh. Let's make it just 0.1. Maybe it'll send like a full... Well, I need it to... When it's full... I basically just need it to, 0.1. Alright, hang on. We'll just see how this works. Maybe I need to just use the pulse there. I don't know. I would need like a signal amplifier or something. Alright, so L is the only one that's going to work right now, based on the system we just made. So let's see how that works. We don't even need to zoom in. Okay, it doesn't work at all. Now. So I don't think this value slider is what we need. The problem is that this doesn't just go straight to full value, but I need it to go to somewhat of a value, but not towards the pulse. I need the pulse to just always be at full value. That's why I use the pulse, is because I need it to always be at full value. Maybe I just need a switch. Oh. I've never been able to get the switch to work either, though. We're still gonna use the pulse because to heck with it. Okay. If only I could like, because this is basically binary code. What we're doing. So that should be off. On value is 1. And then, well then I would have to, no, that's not, we don't want to switch. Because we just need it to activate like a pulse. But we need an amplifier to make the pulse be full value for it to work properly. Because I just need it to turn on. I don't need it to turn barely on, like a slider, which is what the detector thing's doing right now. Because this detector is behaving like a slider. It's not behaving like a 1. Like I need it to just input 1 instead of like it's important that it has that value so it can set priority. But there's no other reason for it. The only reason, like not for turning on this. It's gonna get messy once we actually have to select things though. That's what this is for. If I could use the frickin' exclusive gate, if there was like an exclusive gate alternative that like wasn't universal, like I could set it to where it's only in like a specific system, that'd be great. So I could have like an exclusive gate up here as well. But the thing is, exclusive gates are universal for the whole game. So I can only use one exclusive gate. I can only use the exclusive gate for one task, I should say. I need it to do like so many other tasks. Like if I could use an exclusive gate here, it would work. If I could use an exclusive gate here as well, it would work, because I'd be able to just set all these priorities. So, alright. So what we need to do is we need to create something that does what the exclusive gate does, but it does it locally. And I think we could do that, but that would be a whole nother issue. And that would take that'd be another stream. So maybe that should be my real project right now. It seems to work somewhat with what I have right now. Because I basically need to do this system here, right here. What I'm having the issue is I need to do this exact same system, except everywhere else. Like, I need this here and here. Maybe let's just do that and then make it work. And then we'll figure out an alternative to exclusive gate another day. We can use a keyframe to minimize priority here, but then, well, because of the pulse, it's not going to look around until I hit the button. So let's do that. And we can use this tag as a replacement for the trigger zone, because that tag basically tells the local value. Okay. So, and then the pulse isn't needed if we're going to be using the exclusive gate. Let's take this bad boy out. And that's my R. Here's my left. Okay, so let's put exclusive gates up, there, and there. It's going to be messy. This is going to be messy. Oh. Maybe what I'll need to do as well is make this +1, just to make it choose. I think this will work. But I've said that about so many other things. So no. And if we need to, we'll just make a transmitter if the tags don't work. Okay. Why? Okay, I don't need that to work for this, I think. We'll see. Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay, pray for me, people. And then one day we're going to figure out an alternative to an exclusive gate. I think that pulse is just what's holding us back now. Because it's not fully powering on. It's not fully powering this on. Now. I don't get why. Maybe there's like some sort of energy loss system. There shouldn't be. Like if they just applied electronics. What's going on here? Why is this over here? Nope, not working. I'm gonna have to use another transmitter to just transmit the signal from there. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it because I have so many different R tag, L tag. Maybe I'll just make it an R tag and L tag transmitter. Just name it that. Hopefully it doesn't just overlap with each other and get confused. If it does, I won't know because I'm not going to bother. Okay. Wireless transmitter named LTAG. That's why I made it all one word in the language that I made up for this, is because I can just save the words there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm following through, man. I got it to where it'll lock on based on how close you are. Like if you're close, it'll prioritize that. The problem is that it won't prioritize you going left or right. All right. Yeah, don't be afraid to. Thanks for tuning in, man. And I'll get to you, Creepy Ice Cream. Why are those wired to each other? What in the world? Why are they wired? What wire is running from this thing to that one? You guys saw that? Am I the only one? When I move this, it's moving a wire. I don't understand why. This should be wired to... Let's just try that again. Okay. I wonder if that's one of our issues. Why is it one? Why are they all wiring to that one block? Let's just make them float near that. Yeah. Alright, let's go to test mode and then we'll check out what Creepy Ice Cream's got. Alright. I think I know why it's not working. It's because we didn't make that keyframe that resets the priority of these exclusive gates. That's so annoying. Alright. I'm not even going to save what I got here. We'll come back to this. I'm going to look at what Creepy Ice Cream's got. And then I might log off and work on this some more another time. We've made progress for sure. Alright, thank you. Yeah. Soulslike Potato Remix. Tomato, too. That's plagiarism. No, kidding. Alright, let's just see. Alright, so it's... Oh, see, you're having the same issue as me. I think. Yeah, because it's not going directly to it. It's going halfway. But you're having this... I mean, it makes sense why you'd have the same issue since we're using the same system. But you're much closer than I am. Like, let's see how much faster it goes to that. Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's see. Let's go to remix. Whatever. Music. Yep. Let's see what you got going. If it's just the selector. Alright. So you haven't changed these at all. I think the problems in why it's not jumping straight to it is in the communication between these things. But let me see. Alright, so what changes did you make? You added keyframes and detected. Nearest enemy keyframe. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like what you did there. What is this keyframe What do these keyframes do? What do the keyframes change? Oh, it's changing all of them but the one that's active. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, we're super close, dude. I'm gonna log off because we've actually made progress. We've actually made like genuine progress. I need a break. Excuse me. We are so close, though. I can feel it. I think you can feel it too. All right, here's my potato too. Here, so that today's not a total waste, let's just put one tree down in the map for our Soulslike. Let's just put one extra tree down to help populate the map for, this is like the sort of lobby area, so that today wasn't a total waste. But it wasn't a total waste because we actually made progress. Look at that. Look at all the stuff we've done today. Okay. Alright. Let's quick save, because we made progress today. Thank you for helping me out, Creepy Ice Cream. We're gonna get there. Man, we're so close, though. I know you know. We're super close. I like the keyframe idea. I tried using that to change priorities in the exclusive thing, but then I had issues with it just jumping around. I think ultimately, let me see what my ultimate goal is. Ultimately, we're going to end up having just the one teleporter and the one tag. Maybe we'll just have like these transmitters go through the pulse, you know. It activates the teleporter enemy lock chip, but it's gonna like only work for one chip at a time. Here, let me go to yours and try it again for what you're saying. Let me view it. Alright, let's jump in. Oh, it's really close, man. Alright. And then if I'm near, and it's doing what I said I needed it to do. It's getting close. I see what it's getting there, man. We're so close. That one worked. That one worked. Oh. Dude, we're super close. Yeah. Oh, wait. Don't hold it, tap it. Exit. Test. Yeah. Well, how about, I think you did just come up with the solution. Let's go to potato 2. I think you just came up with the solution. I need to make that. Okay, let's see here. Because I think everything else is the same on yours except for those keyframes. Why am I looking there? I made the pulse over here. Pulse. That way it won't matter. Damn it. Why do I always make it power? Power does not work. It's kind of annoying. You'd think it would. Yeah, I'll look at your new stuff before I go. I'll go in your profile. Let me just see if you figured out. Wait, I'm gonna keep that open. Okay. So let's just. I don't think these are any different. Just for good measure, let's switch these bad boys. Ah. Ah. No. Not working. Exit. Don't save. I don't like that that's the version that's the most recent, because these things didn't work. And I'm gonna wonder why it's not working. I get confused next time. So one of the issues is with these. I'm just gonna leave. We don't need that. So, quick save. I'm gonna look at your new stuff, and then I'm gonna go, because I gotta get to bed and stuff. My brother's off, and I don't want to be up all night again. Alright, we did good today, though. We made the pulse. That's a big fix, honestly. That pulse alone, and like whatever else we did today, because we did some stuff for sure. Why do I suck at navigating? Why do I suck at navigating this, man? Let's go to your profile, your creations. Hide and seek teaser. Yeah. I like hide and seek, dude. Is this a game? Here, let me see. Okay, it's a short. Okay. Here. Scuffed Sonic. It's Sanic. It's Sanic. I like it. Here we go. It's a game. Audiovisual.
Good evening.
I like it. And this is all stuff you've been working on? Here, let's go to... I wish I could look at filters. Here. Okay, so these are... You were collaborated on this. Oh yeah, that's good. I like the way it turns its head. I like that. Alright. Thumbs up it. Fresh morning beats. Let's see this. Is this gonna scare me? Oh, I like that. That's nice. Here, this is probably one of the things you want me to look at. Oh wait, no, you showed me this. Here, send me the stuff you want me to look at specifically if I haven't looked at it yet. There's the hide and seek teaser. Alright. Here, I'm getting pretty pooped. Pretty tired. It was a lot of brain work to get nowhere in our lock-on system. That's not fair. We got somewhere. We made progress. It's just not as much as I would like to have. Because I felt like we were gonna have it tonight. I felt like we were so close. I felt like all we needed was basically just this here, but that didn't work. We'll get there. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Creepy Ice Cream, for helping me with this. We're so close, man. We're so close. Thank you, Masked Clucker. I'm glad you tuned in. I know he's not there anymore. Okay, yeah, you did a good job of animating the hide and seek teaser. So I'm excited to see if you make a game for that, because the horror stuff is pretty fun in Dreams. But I gotta go. I'm getting sleepy. Let's just quick save. Hopefully I didn't delete anything stupid. But we'll worry about that another day. I'm probably gonna work on this off stream because I don't want to spend a whole nother stream. Hopefully the next time, so that'll be the day after tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're gonna hopefully be streaming either Borderlands 3 or Dark Souls 3. I wasn't able to find my Dark Souls 3. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Creepy Ice Cream. You're helpful. And you do some good work. So, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. I don't really know what else to say. Tune in tomorrow. Bye-bye.